Mr. Transformers 96 here with another video where I'm going to be discussing some new Marvel Legends shown at New York Toy Fair 2017. They have shown many Marvel Legends series, and I've made a video just kind of talking about them all together before we had good pictures. Now we have the good, photographer photos of these items, and therefore I'm going to be talking about them in more detail. I've made a video talking about Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'll make one talking about the Defenders, and now I'm going to be, in this video, exclusively talking about the Spider-Man wave. Some of these figures have been shown before, so I will brush past them a little bit fast, but there are new figures here. We do have this 2-pack that has an Iron Man Mark 46 or Mark 47 now that he has silver paint, and a new Spider-Man. We've seen these before in official images, and I've already talked about them, but we haven't seen Tom Holland's head sculpt, which is now being shown to be a part of this 2-pack. The head sculpt looks really nice. I think that it is a good representation of Tom Holland. It's just disappointing that you can only get it in this 2-pack, because both of these figures are just repaints. So for me personally, I only want that head sculpt. I'll probably skip this pack until I can get it on a sale to get that head sculpt. So that's my plan. Then we have Vulture, which is looking great. We've seen this figure before. The base figure itself, I really love, and then the wings themselves are the Build-A-Figures of this series. The colors on the wings are very different from what we've seen before. They've very much updated them, and I actually like it a lot. He's got these this dark gray, dark olive green type of coloring on them, and then he has like a lighter shade of green or a bit of a pale yellow, which I think looks very cool, and I really do love it. And as you can see now, comparing him with the other figures around him, he is massive, and his wings are massive, which is great. Again, another figure that has already been shown, but it does look very nice. It looks rather simple in the fact that there's lots of clean spaces on him. However, it does look like a good figure, and it is a completely new mold, and that's his kind of like homemade Spider-Man costume, basically, which looks nice. Some more images of Vulture. So Vulture, you'll buy Vulture by himself, and then the wings themselves are the Build-A-Figures. So that'll be interesting to see how they break them down. Then we have the regular Spider-Man in the actual series, which comes with 2 head sculpts, which is very cool. One with the very wide eyes, and then one with closed eyes, or squinted eyes. And then the web wings, I believe that they will be detachable. I mean, they certainly should be. I hope that they're not permanently on there, but I don't think that they are. It's a nice Spider-Man, and but if you're going to get the one in the 2-pack, then it becomes very redundant. Then we have Moon Knight. I know a lot of people are excited about Moon Knight, which is very cool. I know that you guys are going to, this is probably going to be one, if not the rarest figure of the wave. Probably is going to be the rarest figure of the wave. This actually looks very nice. It looks like they're using a base body sculpt that's not super unique. However, they've added a lot of unique parts on it, like the shoulder pads, the chest piece, the side waist pieces, and then the little like half gauntlets that are on his arms, which is very cool. I'm more familiar with Moon Knight when he's all in white, so to see some black on him is quite interesting, and I think that it is a cool look. He obviously will come with this connectable staff that's very similar and probably exactly the same to the one that Daredevil came with. Hopefully it's a harder plastic now. And then he does come with a bit of a boomerang type of accessory, which is in the shape of a crescent moon, which is very cool. Obviously that's his symbol, so I think that that's nice. That looks like a nice figure, and new feet as well. That does look like a very nice figure, and that's going to be a hard one to get, I think. Then we have one that I doubt many people are looking forward to, except for me. I'm very much looking forward to Tombstone. I like Spider-Man villains a lot, and I think Tombstone's a very cool one and a pretty underrated one. I don't think many people, less people know about him than they should. But he looks very nice. I think that the head sculpt is excellent. I mean, that's just so much expression is going on there, which I really love. I was really curious to see if they'd pick this outfit or his like kind of regular suit. So this outfit that they went with, I still think looks very nice. I love the collar being popped, and it's very large. He looks almost like a vampire, even though he's not. But he's looking great. I'm very happy that we are getting him, and he's on a quite a tough body sculpt, which I think is rare. Very true to the character. Then we have Beetle. This looks like the best figure in the wave to me. I think that this looks like a tremendous figure. First of all, I think this is a new body sculpt. That I don't recognize that body at all, because there's a lot of really sharp pieces to it. It does not look like it's been reused, which is awesome. Like, I could see this being a Build-A-Figure. It's so good. But I think it looks tremendous there. The legs look reused, and then he has excellent paint. He's got a really nice purple that is kind of in some areas metallic, some areas it's flat, and then in the wings it's translucent. Those are the same wings that come with Wasp and the woman version of Beetle that they've done. And then the green on him is this really bright metallic, which looks great. And then he has like these little shell pieces of the wings, which are new. Usually the wing figures that we see only have these wings, don't have the shell pieces. This just looks like a tremendous figure. I'm very excited for that one. And other than the Build-A-Figure, it'll probably be my favorite or most anticipated figure of the wave, for me personally. If anybody in this wave doesn't come with the Build-A-Figure piece, I'm pretty sure it will be Beetle, because he just seems like a big figure. Now, this kind of like cosmic Spider-Man, in the blue areas, it looks great. It really does. I think that it's very unique. It's got a really nice metallic blue, and then it has like a speckled white effect on it, which gives it that kind of like starry look, which is really nice. I love this figure from the torso up. But when you go down from it, it's so weird. Like it's not only white, but it's like a pale white. Like I wish that they picked like a really bright or metallic white color, a nice glossy one. That would have looked excellent. But instead they picked this pale version, which doesn't look good. Also, I've heard other people comment on this, and I do agree that this body sculpt is too muscular. I think that this version of Spider-Man is thinner. You know, he's obviously muscular, but he's like normal Spider-Man characters, which are a bit skinnier. So you know, I do think that this body is too bulky. He does come with 3 interchangeable heads. Now that really helps kind of sell the figure, and I'm glad that it's not just another basic figure with, you know, very few accessories. So I am happy about that, and those head sculpts do look cool. So, you know, a portion of him is painted wonderfully, and then the other portion is just painted very poorly. But this looks like an excellent wave to me. I'm very excited for this wave. I think it looks like it's packed full of not only interesting characters, but really nicely made figures, especially with that Beetle and Tombstone and Vulture and Moon Knight. I think that this is a stellar wave. There's just about every single figure in this wave I am personally looking forward to. That Cosmic Spider-Man is probably the only one that I'm not like stoked for. So there you go. That's my thoughts on this Spider-Man wave. Looking really nice in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think of it, and thanks so much for watching.